go live button now.
Okay.
So we'll be live in a few. Oh, this is new. Usually when you hit go live, YouTube is like, are you certain that you wish to do this? And now it just went for it. This is a nice
Yeah.
change of pace.
After a new Bluetooth box today.
Hell yeah, dude. I have a new tablet actually because the old one really is broken now.
I've
Cool.
seen it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have seen it. That's true.
Yeah, was it your place?
I wanna.
Yeah.
Oh, Core came to visit you. Okay, I'm like, you
No,
should post
Cole
pictures.
was here once as part of there was the meetup in Hamburg, and he was like staying in Kiel then for a day or two. And so
Yeah.
him and Ignatz both have like pictures of themselves in front of the bookshelf.
I love the one with Ignatz because he's so tall, you can see
Yeah.
like the liquor on the top.
Yeah.
I really like that positioning. It's like always keep in mind what you're working for.
Yeah. You can't see that like on top of the bookshelf is just full of like liquor bottles. A lot of them.
To get
Wait.
new one, I still have to get new one for the weekend.
Yeah.
A friend of mine finishes up his apprenticeship now.
Yeah.
Or rather, a friend of Poseidus, and
Yeah.
we are making a social drinking night.
See, most of that shit up there has been there for years. I drink so little, especially hard liquor.
Huh.
And a
I
lot
like
of it is
beer.
stuff I made myself too. Like
Nice.
it's not-
You've made your own liquor.
Well, you
What
know,
the
I
fuck-
made my
That's
own infusions. I can't. I
Oh.
wish I was able to distill, but
Oh, you like? Are you just making your own? Are you just like fucking make your own drinks? Okay.
yeah. I mean, there's I've always wanted to do fermenting, but I've just never kind of gotten around to it.
I mean,
You are now.
Well, yes,
I
but
mean-
it's not. I'm not fermenting alcohol. I'm not making like mead
Ah.
or beer or anything. I'm
I've heard like
fermenting like vegetables.
I've heard mead is like a good thing. Like you can ferment on your own; it won't smell disgusting. Like fucking.
Yeah.
yeah.
A lot of people make mead. I have part of the equipment for it.
Nice.
I've
Oh,
just
cool.
not,
Yeah.
literally just not gotten around to like actually doing it.
Yeah. Cuts title cards. Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Burger becomes a microbrewer.
Yeah. Yeah. And I wish I could do like distilling. That would be fucking cool, but
Oh.
it's
Yeah.
like actually
Distilling.
dangerous to do that physically.
Yeah, distilling is making a pipe bomb in your room.
Yeah.
And I do if I do not trust anyone making something like that in their home, it's either you or Heinzke.
To be fair, when it comes to the curse of the Omnicide for me applies primarily to like software. When I stick some like new part into my computer, it will work like relatively quickly. I'll have to like play around with it a little bit, but I think that's normal. And this is this came out last week how I was able to apply the foil to my fucking the Gorilla Glass to my tablet with absolute perfection almost the first time, except for that
Neato.
one mote of dust.
I thought said you're like in the. I said you put gorilla glue. I thought you were gonna say put gorilla glue on your ass.
No, that is not what happened. But then, as I tried to remove that one single mote of dust, a bunch of other motes of dust got
Yes, I remember this.
trapped there.
Oof.
That was very infuriating.
Bro, just don't dust. Eventually, you'll like accumulate into a solid layer of like limestone. And you can just like peel it off.
I
and
just
like
have
scrape.
to let my water run for that. The water here is just 90% limestone. And the fucked up thing about limestone is, really, it doesn't even taste like lime. It's disgusting. If limestone tasted like lime, that would be great.
But you fucking eat. You taste.
Well, yeah, the water is full of it here. Like, I taste the limestone in the water when I drink it. Like, right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
that with chalk.
Jesus. Yeah.
It doesn't taste like lime.
My water very much tastes like licking the blackboard at school.
Hang on, why you live in the Eifel though? How is that?
Yes, but my city specifically has a fuck pipe system.
Damn, dude. Rip.
The Eiffel.
Massive rip, brother.
Yep.
This was one of my
No.
favorite things about going hiking in the Eiffel Mountains, is that just everywhere you can get amazing water straight out of
Listen,
the
man, I literally live 20 minutes away from the fucking Apollinaris
yeah.
well,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
is now owned by Coke.
What's what? Coke owns the mountains?
No, just one well. Oh, probably several wells, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got mountain buying money? Damn, we do need to seize the means of production.
Kirk has had mountain buying money for a long time, though.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm sorry. It's
have you seen the picture I've sent you of the of us stumbling across the Grabschafter Goldsaft?
What am I
I don't
looking
know,
at?
I'm still surprised that you didn't know literally everyone else in Germany had this in their house. Like,
What
Yeah,
is
it's like it's all local stuff. Why?
what am I looking at right now?
I have no
This-
idea what this is.
The picture. Oh, is it something he DM'd you? I'm sorry.
Oh no, yeah, this was no. Basically, there's like a sugar beet syrup. It's is a common thing to put on, to just have in the house for sweetening stuff. And Core assumed that this was just a thing in his like small area because that's where like the most famous brand is from. It's like no, like
Oh.
everyone in Germany buys this brand. And this is it's straight up. This is kind of like a Coca.
Oh, so
Cola
yeah.
headquarters. I think it's Atlanta. This is like being from Georgia and going like, "What you mean? You guys got Coca-Cola in California? You have Coca-Cola? I thought that was like an Atlanta thing."
Have you ever tried voice acting, Burger? I feel like
Yes,
probably.
I have done voice acting actually.
What?
Oh yeah,
you did that.
yeah.
Oh, you did that like fake infographics, fucking
No.
Kurzgesagt thing with Joe Rogan. I remember you did that narration.
I
for
did
that.
actually do that. Yeah, that was very funny.
Yeah.
But that's not even what I mean. I've been in like some mods for actually been in video games, but I've also like mods for video
Oh yeah,
games.
that I
Fucking-
remember you did an ad for that specifically.
I did.
And
What did I do
Enderal.
an ad for?
I know
What?
you weren't Enderal.
I was
Yeah,
an
you did.
Enderal,
You
yeah.
I'm
did.
just-
You did. Well, you didn't do an ad per se, but you did promote it on your main in one of the
Oh, yeah,
videos on your
yeah.
main channel,
Yeah.
if I recall correctly.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
honestly, I really love the voice acting thing. It's just I have no idea how to like get into the industry, and it's like all of those fucking industries require you to like be on top of knowing who is who and knowing all the sites where they have post the auditions and whatever the fuck. It's so much fucking work. I want to make content. That's what I like to do. I like making stuff.
I mean, you can just like download Blender and Krita and fucking DaVinci Resolve, and you can just like make your own shit.
I
That's the
don't
thing.
think it's that simple, to be honest.
Well, that attitude isn't.
So yeah,
No, bud.
I'm waiting for. I'm in a few like big mod discords like Fallout London. I'm waiting for them to like do their call to
Oh shit! What?
voice actors.
Nice.
But
Did I actually just like thought to myself, "Yo, Burgers was a fucking sex goblin in Fallout: The Frontier."
I wasn't
that-
specifically, but it
It's just
would've
like-
been
I'm
a
just-
good role.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
Now I really gotta hop off. I need to at least pretend to sleep.
Yeah, you
before
you
work.
try
Yeah,
sleeping, my
go on.
dude. You fucking
night,
like
Cor.
hit yourself.
Yeah.
Don't hit yourself.
Good
in
night,
the head.
Cor.
I know you'll do that, but you know.
No, I will not. Not of my own volition. I got wind for that.
Maybe take like a plastic bag and
Nah, I just order Wind to come over with a frying pan.
yeah, just knock you out.
I mean, she would do it. She would do it.
Yeah.
Lovingly
believe-
physically assaulting me. That's
yeah.
weird.
I mean,
Yes.
she couldn't like shout very loudly to wake you up after, so it's very funny.
Yeah, it's an easy point about her.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, see you around, man. It's been real talking to you for like 20
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than nothing.
Alright,
This
Cor.
is always great.
Can I-
Great having Core on from time to time.
You
know?
Aw.
Hey, come on, Core. You're a nice guy. Come on.
Fuck you too.
Kinda homosexual, if you ask
Good
me.
night.
This is gay, dude.
Uh,
Don't ask.
Have a
That's
good
Hang
day,
on,
sleep,
is
my
it-
friend.
gay, but I am
Holy shit,
bisexual.
it is Nemo. Nemo's here. You're a bit
Yeah.
quiet. Let me
Holy
try and
shit.
turn you up a little bit.
Oh my god, a woman.
Hello, Nemo.
Hello.
Can we adjust this?
Fuck, I thought you only existed in YouTube videos and weird books from the 1900s.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Speaking of which, bit of a cancerous news update, but I have my Twitter again.
I
Yay!
didn't know you had lost. Why had
No.
you lost your Twitter, man?
I got suspended because I posted something to a friend publicly, because if I remember correctly, he was like in a really depressive mood and was like, "Why is life even worth living?" And I said, "Hey, bitch, shut the fuck up. That's not how you fucking talk. Don't do that."
Yeah.
Or something to that effect. And Twitter was like, "Hey, no, that's not all right." But yeah,
Damn, that's.
I've got it back after 2 years.
Wow.
Hang on, what?
Fucking years.
Why did they ban you for 2 years?
They didn't
No,
ban
I
him for
got
2 years. He just didn't
suspended.
ask for 2 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
No fucking
Good
way.
call, honestly.
Yeah. Ah. Sorry, unrelated. Damn. Yes, but good job talking your friend down.
I'm a fucking idiot, if you couldn't tell.
Oh, I can
This is-
tell.
Yeah, it's been
You're-
known to be a thing. This.
You're amongst mood kindred here. As an idiot American, I'm glad to find an idiot Frenchman.
But no, I have literally had to
You
prove
don't gotta look far.
every single one. I've had to do some heavy pruning at work.
This is.
What the fuck is this a Nerf rocket launcher?
It's
I'm
the
sorry,
Gallahorn from
what?
Destiny, and they fucking made a Nerf version of it. It's a limited time item, and this is fucking real. It's a Nerf Gallahorn.
Civilization really
I love
needs
it.
to end. It's time.
Fuck you! This is peak human civilization, Burger. Don't you
Yeah,
dare!
that
that's
is
why I
peak.
mean it needs to end. Like with this, we're not topping this.
Well, I mean, there is a Nerf, a fucking Nerf Mandalorian rifle. If you want to see pictures of that, here's this. This is on the verge. Apparently,
do gun people like make actual real guns that look like sci-fi shit, or is that illegal or something?
I feel like
I've seen sci-fi guns like that actually are guns.
it probably isn't like super illegal to like modify, like do like an outer shell that like makes it look like a sci-fi gun. I mean, you can't legally own a rocket launcher. I think, can you? Oh, I'm
There's
really American.
definitely places.
No.
In America, I can
Yeah.
pretty much
Absolutely.
like, not even not knowing, I can pretty much guarantee you there has to be like one. Place.
Yeah.
A lot of the
I-
rich people in
I would not
LA
be
just buy one.
surprised.
Well, okay. Well, that's reasonable, I guess, if you're rich.
Oof.
Yeah. Either way, though, just like it just looked cool. Yeah. I wonder what kind of thing is that? Does it launch balls or like tubes? I can't tell.
I don't know. I thought for a second like maybe the tube that's like sticking out the back is what it shoots, but from the design of it, it looks like that wouldn't fit. So
It
I
looks
assume-
kind of like it would hold the
That's-
balls in the back and then just kind of
Yeah.
shoot them out.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, fuck you.
This is very strange.
Anyways, how's everyone's day been going, by the way?
Yeah, pretty good. I'm cleaning my room a bit, taking a break, just kind of chill with you guys because I have a day off work finally.
fair.
Because I
I'm
work.
Fair.
Very happy
Tuesdays
I
and
got through
Thursdays.
that fucking passage in Skyrim. Fuck that mod, honestly. I'm fucking angry.
What
Which-
happens? What
It was
happens?
the one you got stuck in.
Yeah, it's like a thing where you go into the dungeon and then it's like, oh, you won't be able to get out till you finish the quest line. Like, how long could the quest line be? The
It's
quest line
fucking
is
long.
extremely long, but that isn't even the worst thing about it. It's the
Oh.
pacing of it is so atrocious that it always has you feeling like either this is the very beginning of the thing or the very end of the thing. It's a lot
I
of
see.
walking through giant areas, like truly gargantuan labyrinths where like opening the map crashes the game very very often,
No.
and the map is
Ooh,
also a
that's
little bit
nasty.
useless.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I hate it so much. And like, there's a lot of shit that will just crash your game. You basically like once every 5 minutes your game will crash, so you have to be constantly saving. And because it's like a big mod pack, restarting the game takes like 5 minutes. So you're playing 5 minutes of play, 5 minutes of waiting for the game to be back online. And it's
Jesus,
just
that's bad.
it just keeps on going and going and going and going and going and fucking at the end, the boss fight at the end, I had to cheat to get through it, because even in actual god mode, just the base damage that the just being in the vicinity of the enemy does to you is so high that you cannot counter heal it.
Wow.
Oof.
Like, I don't know why this mod has such amazing reviews. It's like, oh, this is one of the best fucking quest mods that gives you like a house. The pacing is so bad.
What's the mod called?
It's called Clockwork Palace or something.
I think you recommended Endreal or something.
I did
Play
no.
one
There was a specific disc recommendation of the Endreal mod by
Uh-oh.
Weird in that chat.
Fair enough.
I could, but now I'm finally through with it. Like, I've never, like, they tell you like, oh, we're so lonely here in the place. Like, yeah, maybe that you should have programmed this shit better. I'm leaving and I'm never coming back.
No.
Absolutely incredible.
Gonna haunt your dreams now.
Yeah. Oh no, the past few. I've been at this for days. Like, that's how long this is.
Oh, no.
I have had dreams about this mod. Because it is a horror mod, like, there's actually some legitimately spooky stuff in there a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
good shit.
But it's just offset so much by the fact that a lot of it is just I'm going to play this very annoying sound now for an extended period of time. It's a very annoying sound. And that is just, it's also scary, but it is primarily annoying.
Fair.
It honestly, it's very irritating. But I'm done with it now, so that's good. That's very good.
You did it.
Yeah, for fucking finally.
Yeah, Burger is coping and seething right now. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, please bear with us.
Yeah, I don't. There's no need to seethe though. I'm done with it. Like, the process.
You are still
is
coping and
concluded.
seething, though.
The fuck? are you
No,
talking
no,
about?
I'm joking. Don't kick me, Burger, please.
Don't you just cope while you're doing it though? Isn't
Yeah.
that the whole
Yeah.
point?
I cope with it by being unfathomably angry. Which now I'm
The
just
common
like,
coping mechanism.
now I'm just
Yeah,
like,
damn.
yeah, this was a waste of time.
Yeah.
I mean, I did get a bunch of like very good Dwemer gear.
Oh well, that's good.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. So
Anything
that's
that's not completely useless is always at least a.
I mean,
plus?
I have the Dragonborn Gallery mod, so it completely changes the way you play the game. Like, that's actually true. People tell me, "Oh no, this mod is going to completely change the way you play the game," and it does.
Oh.
So now I like having all of these items. Is very good. Unfortunately, there's like, I don't think there's like maybe one or two items in there that are exposition pieces for the gallery, so it's not even that compatible. But you really start to haul massive amounts of shit back to the place, and then you it gets to a point where you no longer sell to merchants. You just put it in a big cart, and the only things you still sell are like rare enchanted items. Which, I mean, I have enchanted on like a very high level, so I enchant a lot of stuff. But yeah, that was a very useful haul.
Really? Bert, do you have any multiplayer games that you like to play? Like, are you just single player?
I mean, I don't know. There's multiplayer games that I like to play alone, like
just like against like yeah, it's fair.
like
Just like
Borderlands. I really enjoyed playing Borderlands completely on my own. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, same.
just like I don't know, like a server like patron like server for like a I don't know, just for like in some sort of like survival RPG. I feel like would be fun in some capacity. I don't know, an idea.
The problem is, like I'm always open for people doing this. There used to be an Anberger Minecraft server, but I'm pretty sure Sandro shut it down.
Oh damn.
I get like hyperfixated with stuff, and then I do like Scrabble. I was playing Scrabble for like a week. It was all I could do. I mean, it wasn't all I could do, but it was like one of the main things that I was doing, and I just sort of lost interest in it. And when it comes to like playing multiplayer shit, it's like Scrabble, for instance. There's a lot of games that I just will never finish because of I don't care anymore, and I don't like that. Really, then people rely on you to like be playing with them, and it's disappointing, and I don't want to disappoint people like that.
I gotcha. Nah,
Just for like
yeah.
my
It's fair enough.
I understand that.
my changing whims and fancies.
Yes.
Whims.
Your whims.
Yeah.
Whims.
Yeah. So, what's been happening this week? What's been the deal? What was last? What was last Thursday actually?
Abortion illegal now.
Oh yeah, it's
Well, in the United States.
The reason I can't remember last Thursday is because it was Kiel week, and
Was it what week?
So much going on. Kiel week,
What does that mean?
a festival in the town where I live.
And Frank Ninja Warrior.
It's the
God.
biggest sailing festival in the world, actually.
Fair
nice.
enough, I'll say.
Yeah, I don't care about sailing at all, but there's like excellent food.
From all the sailors.
No, it's like a big that you have fucking stalls and carnival rides and whatever the fuck. Like it's a whole thing. The whole city gets transformed. And I did this thing on I think it was Saturday, where there was like I felt there's like an open air club essentially where there's like a DJ, and he plays
sounds
music.
lovely.
Yeah, it was very cool, and I just felt drawn to go there and to like dance
Mhm.
for a couple hours, and it was great. I really enjoyed doing it.
It's good fun. Like it's
Yeah,
very underrated to just go out and do shit.
I like going out on my own and doing shit, but it's like going to clubs specifically. It's been because like it's like you have to. It's first of all I'm like a single guy trying to get into a club, difficult. Have to pay the upfront fee to get into the club, expensive. And then I'm like in a claustrophobic club surrounded by too many people. And with this open air thing, I could just like leave the dance floor and come back. That wasn't a
Yeah.
big deal.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I'm going to a club on Saturday with a friend.
Yeah.
Actually, Winter, are you joining for sure? Or are you still like?
It still varies like hit or miss because it is the same day as Pride, and so I don't know if I'm gonna feel like I want to die.
Hey, hang on,
or-
isn't Pride like this month?
No, it's-
Like,
Yeah,
No,
but
but-
this is
today?
the UK.
It gets better. So in Lincoln, it's in August.
So it's you mean it's the time difference? The time zones are different, and so there's
Yeah.
Ah.
You know how like
Pride is
9/11 happened
yeah,
in like 9/10
yeah.
for the Australians? Yeah, it's the same.
Bro, I thought it happened in 2011 because 11 it's 11 sentence.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn, I can't believe it's only been like 11 years. It feels like it's like 21 years since it happened.
So, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Bro,
Time really escapes.
I remember asking my grandma, like, why did he do that? Like, what the fuck is the deal with Osama bin Laden? And how even is he connected to Saddam Hussein? Because I'm like 6 years old at this stage. Because people are telling me that, like, they're invading Iraq. And I'm still not entirely clear on what the connection is between these two guys. And my grandma was like, well, they want to rule the world. They want to just conquer the world. I was like, yeah, that seems fair enough. That
That's
seems like
fair.
an explanation. There's probably some adult reason why, in order to achieve this goal, you would fly airplanes into a skyscraper. I assume this was a thing that just happened. Like, that was just a standard thing that terrorists did, is to fly
We're
airplanes
just keeping
into
up with the
buildings.
trend.
Yeah. Like, you know how when you're a kid and you see something that's just extremely extraordinary and you just assume that it's normal?
Yeah.
All the time. Yes.
I know the feeling, Burger. I know the feeling.
Yeah. That was me with, like, 9/11.
You thought 9/11 was normal?
Yeah, I thought it was just a thing that terrorists normal in the sense of I understood that it was bad, but it was one of those bad things.
You didn't understand how bad.
Like people.
Yeah, you didn't have a frame
been
of reference
dying
for
of
terrorism.
cancer, for instance, right? That's a bad thing. It's a common bad thing. I assumed that 9/11 was about as common as that.
I could understand, like, especially being a kid. You're just
Yeah.
like, yeah, that probably happens.
Yeah.
I just don't hear about it. as much.
Okay, I'll concede, I guess. I'm not sure how to respond to that, to be honest.
Well, you don't have to respond to this. You can just
I need to.
accept.
I
it.
must.
You could just
No.
vibe.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Are we still on 9/11?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes,
no,
we are.
it is no longer 9/11. That was.
It's the 30th of June.
Yeah, it's June 30th.
11 years ago.
But did you think it was still 9/11? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been
Man.
11 years.
Just it was so traumatic.
It's been 11
that it
years.
stage
Give up,
regressed.
son.
I mean, a lot of America still feels like it's 9/11, so it's part of the national culture a little bit.
9/11 Part 2.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
9/11.
What was I
Part
gonna
2,
say?
Allah
Oh,
Boogaloo.
yeah.
Our terrorists are in the country now.
Don't you dare.
Didn't you know?
They called
No,
the
but I
Supreme
was.
Court.
Look, if
No, that's the Proud Boys.
God. Oh, don't you fucking start.
What is happening?
it's
Are you
America-
being bitten by a rat or something?
A
Who,
rat?
me?
Yeah, because this is like you sound like a NPC in Skyrim that's being attacked by a mud crab. And it's like,
Beer posh.
but you can't like hear.
Hang on. Let me check my audio. Give me a second.
Maybe you just sound that way.
Audio? No, my audio should be fine. I
No,
think.
your audio is fine. The things that you are saying and the pace at which you are saying them are the. I don't want to say problem, but the phenomenon that I am trying to illuminate.
The experience.
Yeah. I don't think you know what I mean. I feel like there might be.
Is this alright now, or am I too loud?
No, you were. Your audio was always fine, Posh.
God damn
It was the.
It's the way you're speaking.
Yeah, it was
Your
the things
cadence.
you were saying, dude. Oh, god damn.
What is mansplaining?
It's when a man
You're
explains
about to find
something.
out.
Actually, let me explain this, okay? Yeah.
Don't you dare.
I mean, it is like a. I saw a video about mansplaining today, actually, because I accidentally met a famous person.
Oh.
Did you mansplain
God,
them?
you made
I was. I don't know. I really just
Maybe
like.
he wouldn't know.
Yeah, I really just like explaining shit. Like that's it. I don't give a shit what gender you are. I just like explaining things to people. It just
He's a
really-
mansplainer.
It makes me happy to explain things to people that it's talking about shit that I know. It's very comforting.
Mm.
And sometimes it's just I make shit up.
Same.
Imagine.
The amount of like false information that I've given, like you two who were at the meetup in like Hamburg, while we were walking through Hamburg, it's a lot.
How much
I was just
misinformation
lying.
did you give us,
Like
Burger?
if there's a Hamburg fact you learned from me on that day, there's a 50% chance it's bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't think I remember any Hamburg facts. Other than, like, the fucking...
You lied to me, Burger. You
the reason the
lied
red light
so
district
much.
exists.
The what?
The reason the red light district exists.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that was actually true, yeah.
I thought it was for.
The only, the
doesn't
only
exist.
fact-
Wait,
And the fact that the police station in there is the smallest police station, not in the size of the building, but the size of the area that they cover in all of Europe.
I thought the red light district existed for fucking. Am I missing something here?
No,
Yeah,
no,
this-
as in like how it came to be.
Yeah,
Oh.
they put it outside the city walls.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
that's-
because obviously you don't, as a good Christian kingdom, you didn't want.
Wistian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, the fucking
Listening.
pope, the fucking bishop comes over, is like, "Hey, what's all this fucking going on in the city?" And I'm like, "Well, sir,
No, you have to. You have to be
They
a
had
bit more of an
brothels.
autocratic voice.
To be
Like-
fair, in during the medieval period, at a lot of times, there was a lot of degeneracy, and it was considered fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, from what I heard, sex wasn't that much of a taboo among the elite. At certain
also,
points.
mainly among the peasants, neither. The whole Puritanism is relatively recent.
Or your
Yeah.
sister.
Thanks, Christ.
Oh,
Damn it.
got
Can you
him.
stop? Can you stop, for the love of Christ?
It was,
I don't even.
it was too
I
easy.
actively
Like,
fucking hate my sister, and you keep making these jokes. It's like, my dude. God, my
Well, see,
sister is
that's
such a
ironic because
bitch.
everybody
though.
else loves your sister, dude.
Eider.
Yeah, but I actively hate her because she is such a petty fucking asshole.
Uh-huh.
Runs in the
like-
family.
Unironically. Yeah, no, I understand I'm a petty asshole, but she doesn't even recognize it and thinks her behavior is completely normal.
That
Have
does
you
make
tried-
it worse, actually. That makes.
Have
it
you
so
tried
much
talking
worse.
to her about it? That's
Oh,
the thing
I've tried multiple times. I've
Alright.
tried.
That is the worst, especially when you bring it up
Different
and they kind of
approaches.
just don't even listen. You're like,
You should-
okay.
No, but it's not that she dismisses it. It's just that she's like, oh, and she starts being petty and bringing up all these things that have nothing to do with her attitude, like bringing up mistakes I've
Right.
done that I've acknowledged,
Yeah,
and
Oh,
gone
so
like,
you're
yeah, I fixed
perfect.
my
yeah.
mistakes. Yeah.
I mean, at least as long as somebody is trying, I feel like that's really what matters.
You know, I'm trying at the very least, but I feel like she doesn't even. It's like, and the worst part is, okay, so she's supposed to be going off to uni this year. She took a year off. And so now's the time to start choosing her university. Well, it's way past the time to choose her universities. Now she's narrowing down which universities she wants to go to, right?
Right.
God, she is so judgmental of every single uni she has. It's like, oh, but there's no social life here. Of course there's no social life here. You're choosing to go all the way to fucking Holloway in the middle of bum fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
All
I
right.
will raise you that you probably should be quite picky about where you're going to spend the next 3 to 4
Yeah,
to 5 years
obviously,
of your
but
life.
it's like she's constantly finding these minor faults. She's not even looking up. She's purely looking about the social aspect. Like, I get it, the social aspect kind of is important at uni, but at the same time, it's not the only thing you should be worrying about when you're
London
going
has
to uni.
several universities, doesn't it?
Yeah,
So,
but she's not going to any one of them, I don't think. Well, maybe. Which one was it again? Imperial, I think.
I went to Kiel in part because I thought it was going to be like a student town. Because I didn't want to go to a very big city on account of it being expensive. And there's a lot of very cool student towns here in Germany. They have the universities like the main attraction there. There's a lot of interesting shit going on. A lot of students having fun. Yeah, apparently Kiel is one of the few that's just unfathomably boring, even though a significant portion of the population here is university students.
That's fantastic.
Jesus.
Yeah. I went to Göttingen, which is where Suix, one of the mods here lives, high school friend of mine, and it was they have a third of the inhabitants of Kiel. It was so interesting. There was so much stuff going on. There was so much life. I'm like, God damn it. The only reason I still live here is basically I have a 7-year-old lease on my apartment. That's.
I thought you were about to say you have a 7-year-old child.
I was like, whoa.
I'm like, damn, Burger fucking.
I mean, we all know Burger has fucked before. It's not a reason to blame him.
I have not seen proof. We do not know this.
Yeah,
I would also like proof.
show me the
I'm just
gonorrhea, you
bullying
dumb
you because
bitch.
I'm like, yeah.
I'm gonna have to. Actually, I could probably ask one of the women that I've been with.
Yeah, didn't you have a
Will you take
girlfriend
the
in this server
stand
at
to
one
say
point?
that I'm not a virgin?
Yeah, like
Didn't
a
you have
formal
a
written
girlfriend
doctor's
at
note.
one point?
Yeah, I had a girlfriend.
Didn't you have a?
for while.
Just because you have a girlfriend doesn't mean you fuck.
That is.
No. But I mean, didn't
You have no idea how true that statement is.
Yeah, but I mean, didn't you used to have a girlfriend that was in this Discord?
Yeah, she still is.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. Yeah, I was with her for like 3 years, I think. It's
Damn.
actually we have now been apart for longer than we have been together since a couple months ago. Unless my math is very wrong, which it may
Your
well be,
math
but I
is
think
off.
we split in 2019.
I think so. I think you might have split just before the pandemic, maybe.
Yeah, no,
I might be-
it was about a year before the pandemic. There was another situation that happened just before the pandemic. There wasn't really yeah, it was not nice. But yeah, the year before the pandemic, I was fucking. That was great.
I feel like a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, the pandemic
Yeah,
really blocked me.
It really no. I found out. So it probably I think the last time I fucked was October 2019.
Good lord.
I'm not entirely sure. It might be November. I don't know.
I didn't mark it on the map, but
Yeah, I wasn't thinking oh, this is the last time I'm having sex.
Yeah.
But it's not like I
Imagine keeping
couldn't
score.
have over the past 2 years. I just didn't want to. The very few opportunities that I did have, I was like, yeah, I kind of am good.
It wasn't necessarily that you wanted.
And in retrospect, it feels sort of voluntary to have done it.
Mhm.
And I actually think I have developed a better relationship to my own sexuality as a result.
that's always a good time.
Yeah, that was very cool.
Cool.
Yeah, that's all right. You know.
A lot of
mean,
people
now
don't
I'm
think about it consciously.
Yeah,
So I mean,
Now I reckon there's going to be some other opportunities coming along. Now that the pandemic
Oh,
is finally
excuse me.
over. Yeah.
but now
At the
you're
very
like,
least-
I don't have to jump at every opportunity. This is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, and I the reason that I didn't fuck the last 2 years is because exactly I didn't jump at every opportunity. If I had, fine. But,
To be honest, if
Yeah.
I ever did get a partner, I think during the first few weeks and possibly months, I'd be all over that shit. We'd be fucking every corner of the house.
yeah, that's how it works.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah. Twitter is
incredible.
But then,
Yeah,
Twitter
please
is
go
but
on.
then,
Twitter's down?
Yeah, it's been down for
Yay!
6 minutes. Yeah,
Good.
please go
Give me a
on,
second.
Posh. I
Wait.
interrupted.
but yeah, and then after that,
Yes.
I'd just be like,
Your perceived sexual escapades.
Yeah.
fuck off.
One day, I'm sure.
One day. When you're,
it's
grown
wild to
up.
me that he because he's actually handsome. I've seen the man. He's good looking, and he's not nearly as annoying IRL as he is online. He's actually pretty chill in the real
I'll
world.
believe
Yeah,
you.
no, IRL, it's just because, it's not because I'm scared of confrontation, but I know, you're some cool dudes.
That
You
you're
know?
a man.
So I don't. Yes, that's also that. But, IRL and online, it's different. Online, it's just because,
There's no
It's
repercussions
that-
of being body slammed.
Yeah, again.
On the internet.
Again, yeah, it's that shit. I try to apply the rule, keep the same energy online and offline, but I have a very hard time applying it sometimes. But the thing is, when I'm among friends in, a social thing, we are IRL there,
Yeah.
it's just, the vibe.
Yeah.
It's all feeling chill, don't bring shit up, we are all there to vibe. It is, it's like that, basically.
It do be like
Just-
that. Yeah, you
Just next
would-
time
Because-
you do mess up my vibe, I'm going to body slam you.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Got that down.
To be fair, I would not be afraid of being body slammed by Posh. Just to put this on record. Handsome
careful.
though he may be.
No.
Also,
like,
be careful who you say that to. Someone would probably be into that. Just saying.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
But the other thing is, God, what's the word? Online, I feel like we're a lot more confrontational, but not in the sense like,
Oh, yeah.
yes, I understand that's a thing, but I feel like on the server we're a lot more debateful and confrontational about that shit. Whereas IRL, we're just kind of like, we were just there to have a chill time, so there's no beef, you know?
I mean, also the only people who came along to it are like not the, you know,
Confrontational
The whiteys.
kind.
not the Dursts of the.
That would have been
fucking-
fantastic.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that would have been fucking terrible. Also, didn't he come to the last
No,
event?
no.
Oh, it wasn't him. Yeah.
I'm so sad that that other guy, who's gonna just like slum it out with homeless people, didn't come, because that would have been
Oh
fantastic.
my god, that guy. Wait, was that that dude who was providing that encrypted messaging service? That's someone else.
Yeah.
Dude,
What?
that would have been
At
incredible.
that point, yeah. So
my God,
Oh my god, this guy.
He's still here, isn't he?
I think he is. Yeah.
I think he left. I
He's
think he
just
left.
lurking.
Here, I'll
He's
find
just
the.
lurking, I
I'll
think.
find the me responding to him. Fuck,
Do
I forget
so.
his name. It was like add me or something.
What
Fuck.
was it? Yeah, it was this guy comes on. It's like a few days before the meetup, and he like shows up, and it's like add me on the or like go to.
Okay.
No, it was check bio. That's the name.
Yeah, his name was Checkbile. He's weird now. His name is now going by like the copyright and like restricted logos, so it's like CR and it's a weird effect.
Oh god.
Oh lord. He's still mutual servers mutual friend. Okay, he doesn't. Okay, apparently. Okay, I'm looking at mutual servers. It looks like he isn't on here anymore. He still doesn't
Yeah,
accept
he
friend
was
requests.
promoting some like decentralized social media side. Like it was a bit sus at first. But
Yeah,
he
you don't
seemed
think he was a
generally all right. Like I was like, okay, this guy is going to be a massive weirdo, but he turned out not to be as much of a weirdo as I thought.
Yeah. Check. Can you check the server logs to see when he left?
No, you can't check when they leave. That's not possible.
That's-
But
What? Really?
basically, he wanted to come to the meetup and like not
Oh.
go to a hotel, but like just hang out in the park overnight
Yeah,
to like
yeah.
be homeless. Like
I'm
you
very
can do
disappointed.
that, but you shouldn't.
You
That's
shouldn't.
I mean,
Why
you
not?
can do it.
Like-
It's not a good idea.
Like you can do that certainly. Yeah, he was.
He's a
It would have
nice
been very
buddy.
cool. It would have been very funny to have him at the meetup. Actually, yeah.
I was about to ask if we had any other Dutch people there, but of course Chris was
Yeah.
there, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chris
Chris.
was there. The
Skilla.
Joost and Len were there.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
they were really
the dog-
nice.
the
And
dog
the dog,
people.
yes.
We had
Chris,
some
I would-
Danish people who were basically Dutch. Let's be honest.
Yes.
What's the difference?
Also,
What's the
who was who were the student guys? They were all German, weren't they?
Oh, they were fantastic, yeah.
Yeah, they were
Oh
fantastic.
yeah, they weren't even there. Like one of them was there to see me,
And the other guy
others were
just came
there to
along.
like hang out because it was their favorite hangout spot.
Wait.
Also because he was their
These
friend,
people-
I think.
Wait,
Yeah.
there's two groups of people, fans, and then just some people who are just hanging out
Well,
because
so
there's spot.
basically, the guy found out this is a weird story because he told me this. He like found my videos and then he found he's gonna have a meetup soon. I wonder where it's gonna be. It's like it's in Hamburg. He lives in Germany and it's gonna be in my favorite bar. Yeah, and so he arranged to meet his friends at that bar at that day.
Oh, that's sick. Wait,
Yeah.
is he in the server?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
But it was a
Because
very
I
cool
asked
thing
him-
to happen.
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, he was all right.
Yeah,
Except when he
liked
got
them.
drunk. When he got drunk, his emotions became kind of whack.
There's a
I
lot
will
of
say.
people who become very emotional when they're drunk.
Oh. Yeah. Oh wait,
I will
we're-
say that was me
It is
when
a
I got
downer.
drunk.
They're also
You weren't
yeah, the game programmer with the very very impressive I don't know what the specific term for it is, but like the texture work that he does, he has his own game company. He was also Dutch.
This,
Wait,
is
which
this the
one?
same
He
guy, or
was-
we're talking about someone else?
No, he was a
No,
different guy.
this
He
is
was at
different.
the first meetup too. He was very cool.
No.
What about Jesus? Because there's a guy who I
Oh yeah,
distinctly remember looked like Jesus.
he is actually here on the server.
Really?
Yeah, I think his name is Jules or something. And he also had only recently found out about the channel and he lives in Hamburg basically. So
Yeah,
just showed up.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There were a lot of cool dudes.
Yeah, it was pretty good, the meetup. And it was like the last meetup I only knew like Buffalo and Anfash.
Yeah.
And like this one
God, I really hate myself for not going there. I could have met Anfash, goddammit.
yeah,
Wait,
that's true.
Anfash actually flew out to fucking Germany?
No, that
Yeah.
was the
I think
last
he was
meetup
doing
in
a Europe
Amsterdam
tour.
in 2019.
Oh, he flew to Amsterdam. Okay.
Yeah, but this time I already knew most of the people who were at the meetup, like from online interactions. So
Hmm.
that was a lot
Nice.
less weird.
So, speaking of people who are at meetups, wait, Driss was that a
No.
meetup?
No.
No, he's
Oh,
never
we're just
been.
not-
He's never been at a meetup. I confused him with somebody else because I've seen.
Oh, he's the brother Dutch. Yeah, I
He's
gotcha.
yeah. He's God, what's the word? Oh yeah, he's shown his face a few times in VC, so I recognize him. But yeah, no, I confused him with somebody else on the meetup.
All right.
In my personal opinion, all Dutch people are the same.
Yeah,
True.
So
Very
I
true.
mean,
fact actually.
Coming from the Englishman, you shouldn't be talking.
yes, what about it?
Oh,
From the world
Very-
conqueror.
Damn.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean, world conqueror? You literally come from the colonies, you fucking
Yes,
peasant.
exactly.
I-
I was there to conquer the colonies. What are you talking about?
Going back a little bit though, Driss, is he out of Minecraft jail or is he still
He's out.
banished?
He's out of Minecraft channel, and all he's been doing is posting it self promo, Matt Walsh shit.
Yeah, he's
This-
been,
I
just
kid
posting
you fucking
anti-trans
not.
He just
propaganda.
keeps talking about fucking Matt Walsh.
Jesus.
Yeah, and we're just. Did you see? Look at self promo right now. There is so much spam going on with the images. It's oh my god. It's
Surprised he's been able to take it.
it's just
Where's promo? Oh, here we are. Let me
I
see.
genuinely thought Matt Walsh was following me on Twitter for a while, but it turned out to be a parody account.
lol.
I thought Matt Walsh was the bald guy from Little Britain.
It's a
Like,
vagina.
I don't know who he actually is.
Hell
He
yeah.
did some YouTube, I think, beforehand, which is how I
Yeah, a lot
how I
people
kind
do,
of
actually,
started
yeah.
to follow him, to be honest.
Oh, I see the thing. Oh wait, he's white now. Has he been yeeted from the server? Oh no, he's still here. He just doesn't have any
No,
roles.
He's
we just
still here.
didn't- He
Still
just
here.
didn't give
He's-
a live person back.
I
To be
don't
honest,
think
he's
his
kind of
ethnicity
being a
ever
coward
changed.
at the moment, surprisingly.
Damn, Twitter is still down. That's fucking wild.
No, to me
Wild.
it's still up. To me, it's still up. Like I can
up.
still
Oh,
still
is it
scroll.
down right now? It's down.
No,
I wanna-
Uh,
Oh no,
No, I have
I can access it too. So is it down right now? It's just bullshit.
yeah.
Excuse
Oh,
me.
hang on.
I just realized
It's still
an
down,
idea
according to- is it
real
down?
quick.
Yeah.
Or an idea real quick. You ever thought about like doing a video series where you bring in people who you find ridiculous on the server and like just like
no.
debate or talk with them?
I know that I don't. I'm not like I don't want to be fucking Vouch.
Nor does he want to be Destiny or whatever.
Yeah, I very
That's
actively
fair.
do not want to be one of those channels.
Vosh is fun though. Like I like his comment. His
He's
commentary's
fun
kinda
to
funny.
look at, but he's not a fun.
I can't watch Vouch because it like takes like his videos are 40 minutes long, and I'm like I'd
yeah.
rather watch Kyle Kalinske talk about the
Oh,
same things. Even though he drones on and on, at least after 5 minutes, I know I can close the video, and he said everything he was gonna say.
Also, yeah, I gotcha. Also, I love how you fucking just instinctively call him Vouch.
Yeah, isn't that how you say it?
The
Vouch?
veil.
Vosh. Like
Vosh.
Vosh.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna call it
Vouch.
Vouch because it sounds worse.
That's fair.
What? Okay, so this is a this is the kind of shit you find on Twitter, right?
What?
Miley Cyrus says this: the minute she had sex, she never wanted to play Hannah Montana again.
God.
What does that even mean?
Exactly what it says on the tin.
Well, hang on. I remember, wasn't the premise of Hannah Montana that she was actually Miley Cyrus, and Miley Cyrus was a normal girl, but
Miley
Hannah
Stewart.
Montana was her famous alter ego, right?
Yeah. So the premise of the show, because I grew up with this fucking show, because I'm a Disney Channel kid.
It was great.
Yeah. So yeah, she basically just like she had an alternate identity, which is just wearing a fucking blonde wig. She was a music superstar, and she also lived and managed life as a normal high schooler, and no one recognized her.
Yeah, that is
Like
some
Superman,
Clark
basically.
Kent Superman shit. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
No, but
Yeah.
do you,
What
do you
was-
not
what was
remember?
Will-
Hold on. Do you not remember when Shu put on a purple wig and everyone started making like anti-feminist response videos to her back in 2016?
Wait, did she do that?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I
Every-
remember
like-
that arc. Holy shit.
She put on a purple wig and everyone forgot who she was.
Incredible.
The most Superman Clark Kent shit ever. Move over, Hannah Montana.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think like in the comics, like Superman, like Clark acts like when he like does his alter ego, like he like plays up and like acts like he's a good actor apparently. Like his whole demeanor changes, he slouches, like behavior wise,
he
like
becomes a beta.
They could
Yeah.
they could have given him like something that he's bad at.
Who?
But no, he's like the ultimate Mary Sue Superman.
Absolutely, yeah.
Aside
Absolutely.
from the
Who
fact
is?
that he fails sometimes, but
Wait, who is? I didn't catch it.
Superman.
Oh, okay, yeah.
actually, he
mean
does fail at times.
the
though, because
actor?
of his own
The
shit.
actor or Superman himself?
No,
Yes,
the
the
character.
What do you mean
Superman.
the actor? Is there
Clark
a,
Kent, the famous actor.
is this like
No,
some
because
Indian
sometimes-
guy called
Okay, so
Superman?
no.
Batman and
So
Superman.
the thing is, I'm bad with acting names. I'm very bad with acting names. So sometimes I go, the guy who played Superman, right?
Yeah.
And
No,
sometimes I'll
Henry
just
Cavill,
shorten it
you know.
to Superman, right?
I like Henry Cavill. He's cool.
Yeah, he's
I
kind
love him.
I want to play D&D with him. I don't want to play D&D with him. I don't want to play D&D, but like some other game pass.
Warhammer,
who?
he likes that.
I'm not a
Who
big
likes Warhammer?
No, he's-
guy.
Burger is not a Warhammer guy.
I am
like-
now a Mage the Awakening guy, though. I played it for the first time yesterday. It's fucking sick.
I'm
Nice.
sorry, I blanked out for a second. Who are you talking about playing a game with? I'm sorry.
Henry
No, we
Cavill.
don't.
Henry Cavill.
Oh, okay. I mean,
You
BattleTech's
probably
effect.
know
right
how
now.
to pronounce it better than I do. Henry
It's
Cavill.
Cavill
Henry
because there's no E at the end.
Cavill.
It's
Okay. I'm gonna do the
Cavill.
vouch thing and call him Cavill, though.
Go for it, it's fine.
Cavill.
I love saying the names.
You
of
love
things.
mispronouncing shit. And if you want to be really an asshole about it, pronounce it in a fake French accent.
Oh, oh.
Cavill.
Au revoir, Cavill.
Cavill.
Yeah, I know it's Henri, not Honroy, but it's Honroy.
Oh,
Sounds better.
oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
L'acteur Henri Cavill from The Witcher, de la Witcher, Gérald de
would you like
Rivia,
to be in Granny Smith apple sandwich? That was a friend.
yeah.
What's his name?
Geraldo de Riviera.
Gérard. It's not Geralt. It's Gerard.
Yeah.
Gerard.
Hang on.
Gérard.
Le Loup Blanc.
It's weird in
Actually,
French.
that does sound kind of cool.
Le Loup Blanc. It does sound quite cooler than the White Wolf.
No.
I will argue that sometimes, if you put it in a foreign language, it sounds cooler if you know how to speak that foreign language, obviously.
That is
God damn it.
true, yes.
Now I want a fucking brie sandwich. God damn it.
What?
Brie.
A-
Brie,
a-
you know.
A brie sandwich. It's a sandwich with brie cheese on it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
did
Wouldn't
you
that
remind
just
you,
be a really mushy sandwich?
Yeah,
no,
I
it'd be-
saw-
well, if you toast the
I
bread, if
saw-
you don't toast the bread, it would be mushy. But if you toast it, it'd be fine.
No, it's already mushy. It's a mushy cheese.
No,
You-
I'm oh,
you're-
You just
Yeah, that's gross.
no, just put
No,
just
what do you
let it-
mean?
Nemo,
It's
you
fun.
have no taste.
Leave the bread
Wow.
in the toaster for
exactly.
a bit so it doesn't like
Yeah,
so the
exactly.
steam can escape.
Jesus.
And then you just put brie on it. It's not a normal thing. It's just like
Hang on, I need to
European thing.
change over my headphones. They're about to die.
Am I just European again? Like,
A little bit.
I mean, you have to remember, Americans don't really have like cheese.
Wow.
Yeah, yes, we
Wisconsin
do.
fucking
All right.
exists.
Fucking Tillamook Farms.
Yeah, but it's
I
like
actually-
90%.
I know what you mean, but also like Americans have some types of cheese that are difficult to get here, like low moisture mozzarella, which pizza places
That-
here use.
God damn it.
Oh.
Almost
No,
impossible.
actually, here's a
You can't
funny
just buy
story
that?
about cheese.
I'm back.
I cannot get low moisture mozzarella where I'm at. I mean, I can. It's just I have no idea where. It's not
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
regular supermarket.
Right.
Actually,
If- You can just order it on Amazon, can't you? Can't you?
I'm
No.
not going to order.
You order
cheese
cheese?
on Amazon.
On
fuck,
Amazon?
Dude,
I don't know. I ordered a sausage off Amazon. Fuck, that's outside right now. I'll
I
be
mean,
back in
I
a second.
assume you can do that. I just refuse to do it.
Oh, hold on,
Same.
hold on. I think we've missed quite an important bit of dialogue there.
Yeah.
I've ordered a sausage from Amazon. Fuck, that's outside right now.
You like
Well, now
he's
realized
gone.
just now.
I have
okay,
questions.
I do have a question, Burger.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, least important question, but very important to me. What is your favorite cheese?
Oh, that's a difficult question. So, I
That's
feel like
very
cheese is one of those things that is most affected by where you are eating it. So I Swiss mountain cheese. I love it when I'm like in the mountains in Switzerland, right? Like when I'm hiking or some shit. It's some of the best
Okay.
food I have ever had. Like being up on like one of the Alms. Up there at like near a pass. They don't even have like running water, but they have cows. And like you can
Oh,
buy
yeah, I see
cheese
what you
there.
mean.
That's
I-
awesome. Here it's just
I
kinda
disagree with you.
good.
I
Wow.
disagree
What
with
do
you,
you- what
kind
the
of. Like, I
fuck?
understand.
How can you disagree
I-
about someone's favorite thing?
I understand where you're coming from, but
It is
just
not your
like
favorite thing.
me,
I disagree.
like me as a French, as a Frenchman.
Cow fucking milk is wrong. Fuck you.
Well, fuck you.
The
Fuck you.
American has spoken.
Dude,
no,
you don't
but
have
so
a right
I
to
will-
speak
I
about
think,
cheese,
honestly, my
Cody.
favorite cheese overall might either be Mao, which is a very nice goat cheese from Menorca, or
Yeah.
just straight up Gouda. Old Gouda.
Gouda?
I put
Gouda?
yeah, Gouda. I put
Gouda.
middle-aged Gouda on my bread every morning.
Burger, please stop
Middle-aged?
talking right now.
Is it like 50 years old, has a...
No, it's
A
more like
convertible.
aged 6 months. Like
I
it's not like
cannot
having a
believe-
midlife crisis. Type.
Yeah, it's just...
Although like
I
very
can't
old Gouda, it rocks.
I cannot believe you call it Gouda.
But that's the correct way of saying it.
Gouda.
I'm going to murder you one of these
That is
days.
how you say it in Dutch, and that is
I
how you
didn't
say
know.
it in Germany. Are you okay,
Jesus Christ.
Cody?
No, he's dying right now. He's currently in the process of dying, and all we can do is laugh.
What are you? Yeah, I can't really understand what you're saying.
Very robot-y.
Yeah.
I've returned. How are you?
Have you
doing?
got the cheese?
You've retrieved
Do
the
you
sausage.
have the
Yes,
cheese?
I have a roasted garlic summer sausage because Brian gave it. David Gilbert made a video about it. I'm like, fuck it. I have Amazon. I'll buy it.
Sick, actually.
But why was it outside?
You can't get a summer sausage.
Amazon delivery.
What
your
is a
regular-
summer sausage?
I have no fucking
Oh,
idea.
it's those little sausages.
Fucking take a
I don't-
picture
I'll
of
find
it.
a picture.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture of the one I got. Basically, I got a notification that I got delivered. Who left?
I think Cody
Cody.
needs
Okay.
to like fix his audio shit.
All right, and Pasha's still here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I leave? I love doing this shit on first day.
Disappointed that Watch is still here.
All right, let me. Oh,
God damn
let me.
it! Fuck
So
you, asshole.
yeah.
That hurt my feelings.
So our Lord and Savior Brian David Gilbert
Oh.
posted a song about this. That is not the right channel. Here we are at the studio.
This looks
Yeah.
like a
Oh.
point between a salami and a no.
Yeah, here's the one I ordered from Amazon.
That looks
Don't steal it.
good.
Yeah,
I
so
eat
then
it
no.
like the Skyrim. I just kind of take bites out of it
Yeah.
and then take bites out of cheese.
you just have fucking cheese and sausage on your desk and like while you're eating playing.
Well,
Skyrim,
I
just
use
like,
a plate, but yes.
This is like a charcuterie thing.
Summer sausage is an American term for any sausage that can be kept without refrigeration until opened.
Yeah,
So that's
mine,
very,
like-
so okay. So this is stuff like yeah.
Alright, here's the
The casing is really
It's
important.
fermented sausage, essentially. Yeah. Smoked
Yeah.
fermented.
Basically.
You're fermented sausage.
God.
I usually get
It
mine from the
is.
Amish people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't you live near the Amish people?
I do live
Amish,
near Amish.
Amish. Okay.
Well, we called them Amish when I was
Here
in
it is.
Ohio, so that's just how I say it.
The
What-
Amish.
Anyway, out of curiosity, so my connection is asked. When was Cody here? Did he just join?
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
joined, and I think there's something wrong with his
And
connection.
fucking died.
Alright.
He's driving home, so his connection is ass.
Ah,
Fair enough.
you shouldn't be
the
driving and being
French.
distracted.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's a
You know when you
terrible
get
idea.
like a voice message and you just hear that the person sending the voice message is driving?
Is driving.
Yeah, you can like hear
Yeah.
the rumble of the engine and shit. Yeah. So this is just a sausage.
I always yell at my friends. I'm like, why were you talking to me and fucking driving?
I have a friend
Safety
who
first.
will like call people, and when I hear he's driving, I just hang up.
Mhm.
And he only sends me voice messages now when he's driving.
Alright.
He
He'll
has
send you
learned.
voice.
He has improvise, adapt, overcome.
Wasn't it asking? Oh, yeah, Nima, what state are you from, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
Like, where was I born or where do I live?
But
I was born in Ohio, and I live in California.
cool. My dad's from Ohio, and I live in LA. So
Yeah, same.
cool. Oh yo,
Damn.
Yo.
yo,
Crazy.
crazy, right?
Yo,
We're
yo,
one of the
yo.
most populated cities in the world, in the state that has like the fourth largest GDP in the world, and it has the entire population of Canada. Yeah.
Holy shit.
And shouldn't
you don't
exist
say.
because it's taking water from the top of the state and destroying the wildlife, but whatever, it's fine.
It's Nevada.
There's so much.
Nevada's destroyed their water system that we rely on.
There's so much just. I've just been a while ago I was looking into the water crisis in the Western US, and like it's all just people
Y'all
not
just-
wanting to be economical with water.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
It is.
not even. Oh no, we couldn't implement any policies with which we would have more than enough water. It's just that they don't want to do it.
No.
Say-
No.
I say we all team up as we all don't shower for a week, and then like we invade the offices of major corporations who use excessive water and just like rub and hug the CEO so we get all of our stink on them.
Oh,
to, like,
the
prove a
funny
point.
thing
You would
is, though,
fucking die. We would all
They're
fucking
always-
die before we'd able to reach them.
they're always saying that we need to like conserve water and stuff like on like a individual level. But
I,
at my job, they have misters like just when you walk in the studio because it's so hot.
It's like, and then
Yeah,
it's like rich people
What the
who
fucking
just have
waste?
these
How-
sprawling gardens.
yeah,
Yes.
I
Houses
hate
that
how
they
that's
don't
a
even
thing.
live in.
I
The
hate how
mansions,
that's-
all of them have like the sprinklers that go into the street.
Oh my god, yeah. I hate how that has become a thing among individuals now. That we'll just accept it's our individual responsibility.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that is
Individualism.
the whole
Hot take.
astroturf.
Hot
Of, like the microconsumerism is this massive astroturf. Like this is the main thing that has been
Yeah.
pushed.
Can I
It's like
can I
the-
just kind of like dump the hottest of takes? Individualism has been the worst thing to ever happen to mankind.
That is the hottest take you have ever dropped.
I
It is bad.
sure.
It is.
Look,
so
I
bad.
understand.
It is
I-
such
Well,
a
actually, no.
bad take.
This isn't individualism.
No,
it's
but
it's denial of responsibility by large corporations in the guise of it. Me getting rid of fucking straws is not going to solve
Yes.
global warming. That's not what most of the
Well-
plastic production is. It's
But
it's large companies not properly dumping.
but
not
it is still
properly-
going to help. It is still going to help with the wildlife, though.
At least
fair.
that's a systemic
Barely.
thing.
But
At least
like,
the
this is all
straws thing is a like a systemic kind of change that was made. Well, like at least in Europe where they like went, yeah, you're not gonna do plastic straws anymore. Those are no longer.
Do you have the
a thing."
paper ones or like those membrane, like it feels like
Cartons.
plastic?
I've
What?
had some of those membrane ones recently.
It feels like
very
plastic.
strange.
I hate cardboard straws though.
Yeah, I
Just
don't
like
oh yeah, I hate those too. With a fucking passion.
fucking. Why don't they
You
put
will-
the wax coating on the inside? That's what's going to
No, I
get.
lie. I do somehow like them, but only if they're like really tough.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Because you can get varying qualities of like plastic straws.
there must. I don't know why they don't like put the wax coating on both sides. Because like if it's uncoated on the inside, it's going to absorb the liquid. Like I hate. This like fucking do better or something. Classic
Yeah.
cardboard straw manufacturers.
Honestly, yeah, I do realize now that was probably the hottest of takes and brain dead of takes as well. But like individualism as it was formed was kind of detrimental to our society.
There is a term that a friend of mine likes to use, specifically when talking about America: pathological individualism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's like
You-
individualism,
they
but
push-
to like a degree where it's just literally a disease.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
pushed individualism so far that it became a problem, which is, I think, what is the problem with the court system, and you know what's going on in the U.S. obviously
The
currently
problem
with the
that
whole.
is that the right is doing.
But no.
electoralism.
Yeah, true, but I want to say, I'm gonna drop another hot take.
Of
Federal
course.
states are cringe.
All
Aren't
right.
you in a federal state? Isn't
What
like
do you mean federal
What do you-
states?
Federations. Federations as a concept for a state. So, like,
This
Germany-
Is, this is the Frenchman speaking in him.
shut up, you
This to
commie
literally
fuck.
any of the fucking like the people in the Bretagne, the Occitanians, any of the people who aren't like Parisian French people. They're like, we hate the centralized fucking state. Centralized state is fucking garbage. I wish we could be more of a federation.
oh no, but to
David,
be
I
honest,
want
I
you to
feel
play-
I feel there needs to be like a middle ground between the two of them, if there isn't.
What do you mean a middle ground? All of these are relative in the first place. Like they all work differently in terms of
True.
being federations. So yet
True.
again, but it wasn't as bad as the one before that.
Yeah, no, the individualism one was.
Yeah. No, the
Terrible, though
problem
I
is
still
really
res-
it's the micro consumerist aspect of it, because we have that in Europe too, where it's like
Yeah.
so the people's activism will be channeled into like policing the behavior of people around them, and
Oh,
so the
yeah.
people feel like they're making a contribution while they're really not. But then like
Speaking
their
of which-
conscience is gone, their conscience is soothed, and then they won't do anything to
Yeah.
perform activism to actually enact any sort of systemic change.
God, that reminds me. So, there's been a protest in London,
Yeah.
I think, at a museum, where two people have chained themselves up to the oil painting of Victor van Gogh. I forget which one it was, but it's a very expensive painting. Like, if it's damaged,
Yeah.
you are going to get a heavy fine for damaging it, because it's such
Why?
a work of art.
Like
Well, that's
why
for the
use
national-
this-
Archives.
So
like
yeah, the
if you're
National
doing this
Archives. So the thing is, it's because it's oil paintings, right? But they're protesting specifically to stop all oil, every single piece of oil. Like I can kind of understand the reasoning
What?
behind this because it's oil, like petrol, diesel,
Oh.
that kind of shit.
Oh, oh my
Natural
god.
gases and
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like Van Gogh was
Yeah.
racist. Like he was a mentally ill white man from Europe in the mid 1900s. What the fuck do you think it was gonna be?
What-
But it was an oil protest. It's a fossil fuel protest. Like seriously?
God, I fucking hate American terms because it just feels so
did
wrong.
they do it because it was an oil painting?
I feel like it is. So one part of me is thinking, okay, maybe they're doing this because they know it's a very important gallery and it's going to
I
spread the
feel like
message.
that is a bit more likely.
I feel it's likely, but at the same time, he was reported to have locked himself on a football pitch to the goalpost with a zip. What do you call those plastic things that
Zip
you kind of
ties.
like zip ties? He
Yeah.
zip tied his neck to the post.
Two activists
Oh.
glued themselves to a frame of Vincent van Gogh painting in the Couture Gallery, London today, protesting the art world's the art world seemingly complicit with climate change. Okay.
I mean, is it though?
Almost
Two
Like, I
organizations
understand-
Stop Oil, a group of pressuring UK government to stop fossil fuel licensing and calling on cultural institutions to join them in civil resistance. Well, that's actually like I know them because they had this girl on like I don't know what show this was, but she was like making like very good, very well reasoned points. And then the guy who was like the host was like, yes, but isn't it insane that you're demanding that everyone should stop using oil tomorrow? And she's like, but we're not saying that. We just want to stop new oil licensing. We have a comprehensive plan on how you can wean the country of oil. Like we've thought about. But isn't it insane that you are saying that no person
Was
in
this
the UK
Piers
should
Morgan?
be able to own
Was
petrol
this-
in their car?
Was
that's-
this Piers Morgan? Because if it was,
I don't think it was, but it's a very Piers Morgan thing to say. Yeah.
God, I fucking loathe Piers Morgan as both a person and as a journalist. If he died tomorrow, I would fucking celebrate.
Who claims to be a fan of since called it immoral for art institutions to stand by while the government allows for more fossil fuel production, saying galleries should close and directors should speak. What? So basically, the idea was that so art galleries should all artists should just stop working to stop. What?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if everyone stops working, like then the
Like a
economy
general
would
strike.
collapse, and then we couldn't and then no one would buy oil. Then all the oil companies would go under, presumably.
No, but this honestly is the kind of shit that this is something I see a lot with like activists, especially like college age activists and people who want to oh, it's the plastic straw type shit, you know? Because
Yeah.
they want to have a change be made, and they can
But only on the individual
conceptualize of the things that they can perceive in their lives, and they have like
Yeah.
no idea
It's-
that outside of their
only-
personal experience, there's shit going on that is so much worse than they could ever possibly
Yeah.
imagine.
Also, didn't you kind of say like you went to a leftist rally, I think, about climate change, but they were only talking about the individual and not like the companies and shit, and they were all talking about because I remember you mentioning something like this. So
I don't recall the specific thing you're talking about. I do know that, well, I can't actually talk about this very publicly because it involves OPSEC.
real people, yeah.
But basically,
No, but I'm talking.
basically the kind of people who are in a couple years going to start eco-terrorism are not like have zero class consciousness. Like
And
that's
they're
my
just gonna-
experience in dealing with those kinds of people is that
Yeah.
they just think the problem is that there's too many people, and so I know for a fact that there's gonna be at some point they're gonna just start killing regular people because these are middle class kids who have like the time to do activism, and they have there's no leftist bone in their body. They're like green neo-Malthusians.
So like Greenpeace.
I don't think Greenpeace is. This is not like this is deeper level than that. This is like
Okay.
just my personal experience in dealing with these people, though. Like, I'm sure there's a few who are like, yeah, this is not okay.
Yeah, and then they just don't do shit.
But this is why I don't. When people go like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have eco-terrorism is gonna be cool," like, no, the people who are gonna be in charge of those organizations, are the people who are gonna be actually doing the work. Just they don't understand shit. Like, they're just gonna kill people because they think it's morally justified, and the people who are gonna die are going to be poor people.
Yep.
But
Because
yeah,
they
no,
just hate poor people.
this is an experience that I make a lot of the time where a lot of like green movements have been sort of infiltrated into
By middle class.
going like putting the blames basically squarely on the working class and going like, oh, now working class also needs to shoulder half of the
Again,
cost.
rich
It's like,
people
no,
hate. Again, rich
absolutely
people
not.
hate the working class.
I mean, yeah, of
I'm
course.
I'm surprised I didn't inherit any of that. Like, I love working class people. Those guys do some shit that I'm like,
Those
damn, you
guys?
work your ass off.
Those guys.
Those guys?
they-
What do you mean, you people?
Yeah.
No, but like the working class can do some.
Look, I love boop and some of my best friends have historically
My best
been, and
friends.
I love fried chicken, dude. I don't hate them at all. I've only been to one Klan rally.
workers.
I've also been to police stations.
Yeah.
As
I love
police,
this. I love this
or-
like bit by this
No.
comedian from the South who's like, well, if you live here in the South, I'm a black guy and I have white friends, and I only consider you racist when you go to your second Klan rally.
Oh yeah, I
Because
remember.
The first one,
The first one is a
yeah,
mistake,
yeah.
and the second is a choice.
You could just show up to a barbecue and oh, there's the hoods. Oh, well,
Oh,
this is
well.
happening now apparently.
Oh Christ, yeah, I remember that bit. But yeah,
Uh,
no, like I admire working class people. They don't
work.
get enough of a break though. They work harder.
Because they're
than me.
working.
Look, if anyone works harder than me at like any job, I have immediate respect for them. It's like you put in dedication.
The bar is on the floor.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I do have. It's hard to explain. Like,
Is this your gripe with the poor?
The fucking claims.
I have no problem with them, but I admire that this is the but part.
But the old racist chauvinist pig.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so peasantly.
This straight up though, that's like an actual thing where I have talked to
Yeah,
people
I
who call
know.
themselves like left-wing leftists, or like right wingers,
And they can't stand poor
And then
people.
they're like, yeah, working class people are right wing, and I hate them. It's like,
What?
do you understand what it even means to be
I
leftist?
genuinely.
Do
I
you know what
like,
left and right mean?
That's the thing. This is like a lot of those green people. They don't know. They
No.
think that being left wing is only like the social culture wars type shit.
Yeah.
This is like what
It's
you can,
only
there's
a
been an
social-
abandonment of working class issues by like the spearhead of the left, like the university educated people, because a lot of those people, all the like those kids realize that, well, we could like do activism in favor of the working class, which at some point we're going to own because we're rich and university educated, or we could make it all about us by using our own marginalized identities and going, this is the most important thing that's happening right now. And it's always difficult to say, like, oh, well, you know, of course, LGBTQ rights and all that, very important, very leftist thing that
Yeah,
needs to be
especially
like,
given.
worked with. And especially in the United States, like, that's not even a question. But, like, in
Yeah.
Europe, it's like, it's not the most important fight right now. It's, you shouldn't be... The effort you are putting into trying to change the way the German language works from the top down in a way that like nobody
Yeah.
actually. Or in America, the people who are trying to introduce Latinx, which
Yeah.
like 40%
Oh,
of
good
Hispanic
lord.
people find offensive, the term Latinx.
hmm
And it's like they like the amount of effort they put into that should be put into other shit.
Right.
But don't you understand, Burger? We have like inherited racism from like our ancestors, and it's our job to,
Yeah, it's much
fix
much
this.
easier to fight systemic racism with like economic pro working class policy than
Yeah, fucking hell.
yeah.
It's like this entire strike thing that happened last week in the UK
Train
with
strikes.
Oh yes,
union
the picket
strikes,
line
the
war.
union
Oh
strikes
my
with
god,
the tubes,
I
right?
loved that to see that shit. Like this,
The guy
yeah.
was fucking
Oh yeah, the union rep's fantastic.
yeah. No, the union rep was a king,
Yeah,
and like just seeing like it wasn't even the left wing pundits.
it was
It was
liberals.
also the right wing. It was the liberals and the right wing pundits, and like I've seen a few left wings who were just like, yeah, it should happen, but it's cringe in it because we need to use the tube and shit. I was like,
Yeah, that's how it works, dude. That is how a fucking strike works.
it's like, oh god, and like the reporters who were trying to pull out like the Uno reverse card, like, well,
Hey guys,
what happens if there's violence and shit? It's like, well, we'll just tell them not to go to work.
Hey, everybody, I'm gonna bounce you up a good one.
Yeah, sure, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
bye.
going for, like,
You're
2
around.
minutes anyway,
Are you made
so.
of rubber?
I'm very fat, and Posh, again this weekend, hit me up for Zomboid.
Yeah, I'll be doing it on Sunday. Saturday, might have issues.
All right, cool. So I'll see if you're online. Goodbye.
Bye.
See
Yeah.
ya. See you next time.
But yeah, the other thing was, just the reaction from people was just like, I genuinely never felt more ashamed of being British and English at the same time. Like,
British and English.
Yeah.
yeah, because
Crazy.
That's the
yeah,
worst
because I've got the
combination.
I got the British passport, but I'm English.
And the
as
English
fuck,
passport?
bro. No, I don't have the English passport, but I'm English as fuck, boy.
Boy.
You know there isn't an English passport, right? by definition, if you're English,
I don't
you will have
care.
a British
You're so
passport.
English that you're French.
Mm.
No, you're so English that you're Norse.
That you're Danish. Okay, why not?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But
no,
yeah,
it
it's-
was it was pretty sick.
Yeah, the response from like the people organizing the entire thing was great, and there was this one I remember seeing where it was like a working class guy, a builder, like for one of the largest building firms in Europe,
Yeah.
I think. Literally called out, what was it? The Sun or hang on, it's definitely an inbred channel. Give me a
And
second.
the Guardian have been pretty good with it because they've
Oh no,
basically
the Guardian's pretty good
yeah.
nowadays, at the very least.
Yeah, I mean, at least England has Britain has a Labour Party that is somewhat electable.
They're electable, but then
I still
Starmer is a
Or rather, at
Is-
least there is like a Labour Party even, and it's not just like
there's a Labour
liberals.
Party. We need to kick out Starmer though. He's a scab. He's
Is
not
he a
someone.
scab?
Yeah,
he's a SCAP supporter. He obviously the politicians weren't striking, but he was he ordered Labour MPs to stay away from the picket line.
Oh, that is fucked up, dude.
Yeah,
This is fucked up about like Labour parties. I feel like very often, like in Germany, this is the same. Also,
again.
like it's a good party. It has a very good, very solid pro-Labour leftist base, and then the guy at the top is the most corrupt one they could find. He's still like much less corrupt than the average conservative or liberal.
Late last year, there was a meeting. It was like leaders of industry were going to go in and like fund parties, and the leaders of the parties would talk. And he explicitly said like, Labour doesn't have to be the just the kind of the party of the people. We can also be the party of the corporations as well. It's like,
No.
no, that's not the point.
You
That is
literally
explicitly not the
can't.
point.
That's fuck off.
Genuinely, when he says shit like that, I'm genuinely like, look,
No, but
if I'm
he's
only
like,
going to. He's a Blairite. I keep repeating this ad nauseum, but he's a fucking Blairite.
yeah, but no one disagrees with you. Everyone knows this. Many people are saying this.
Yeah, but it's like I have to reiterate the point multiple times to people where it's
I can't even.
like not you guys, but it's like I have to reiterate the point. It's like I am very much against voting for Labour right now. Very much
against
so.
voting.
Just on the fact that it's Stalmer as head of party, like that is an immediate no.
Okay, but no, hang on. Here's the thing. Would you rather have Blairite Keir Starmer, Labour politician, as Prime Minister, or a fucking Tory?
Obviously
Boris
not the Tory.
specifically.
Obviously not the Tory.
So
But-
whatever
Also-
district you're in, vote tactically so the Tories lose.
Yes, obviously, but I am going to vote for people who are against Stalmer.
Oh, did you know?
So
I learned
specifically
this-
in
yeah.
the Labour Party,
I
obviously.
don't think that's how voting works. You don't get to
Well,
choose
if-
like which Labour MP gets elected in your area.
Yeah.
Well, you've got multiple
Unless
choices
you're a member
for
of
Labour
the Labour
MPs.
Party and like do whatever the prime.
Well, yeah, obviously, but like you can do calls. You can say, look, if you keep Stalmer in power, I'm just not going to vote for you. Yeah, threaten them with that. That works. You know, threatening.
I found something out recently. I have to say this because we have to end the stream soon. Joy told me this. Tory essentially is like an insult that the Irish people had for the Tories, and they just
they
adopted it for themselves.
Wow.
I think it's like the Wolves or something.
Oh God, fucking Tories.
Tory word origin, and outlaw, the outlaw, outlaw or highwayman, and the Tories just adopted that. So the Tory party is literally the outlaw party, the robber baron
Based
party.
Irishman.
They literally call themselves that. Like, that is what is on the tin. This is the robber baron party. We are the robbers.
Based
That
thing
is
to say
incredible.
from the
That is a
Irish.
serious mask off moment.
Yeah, they just said, "Oh, the name is nice, but the definition not so much. Think we can do some bit of political propaganda, Jeeves."
I think
Be
they
fair.
just didn't know what it meant.
In their defense here, I don't think I've ever actually heard a Tory refer to themselves as Tories. They generally refer to themselves as the Conservative Party.
I have.
I've-
I do know Tory. I heard that. But you do live in England, so it's probably.
I've almost only ever heard
Yeah,
leftists
no,
refer to
same.
them as like fucking Tories.
Yeah, no, so yeah, that's the same thing. My parents are very much like anti-Tories, but they don't vote Labour. I don't think. I think they
Lib
just vote.
Dems.
No, they don't. I don't think they vote for Lib Dems either. I don't know who they vote for. I don't want to ask, to be honest. It's not a conversation I like having with my parents.
The ultra Tories.
The
Tories.
yeah, they vote
you-
Except worse.
No,
can-
my dad is very pro EU. Like he is heavily pro EU.
It
The
would be
Tories
so
that
funny.
pro EU.
Is there even a party for that?
Oh, definitely. There's pro.
The
EU.
other half of the Tories,
Yeah.
like the Tories weren't anti-EU either. It was just a ploy to win an election.
Hmm. Fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, I've only ever heard, like, I've never. One of my mother's uncle is a Tory voter, but he does not refer to them as Tories. He only refers to them as conservatives. Yeah, now that you mention it,
Pussy.
it's strange. Yeah, he's a
Fucking
pussy.
Pussy.
He is a pussy.
Yeah.
But yeah. Speaking of.
Is it because he's French?
No, he's. I told you, from my mom's side. My mom's British and Belgian, you fuckwits.
Belgian?
Well,
Belgian.
Basically
you
British,
know,
basically
yeah,
French.
It's basically,
Yeah.
but with better food.
No, but
Yeah.
Nah, they got some good food in Belgium.
The Belgians basically made fast food, but like way better.
Yeah.
When was
They
the last time
made-
you heard of French waffles? Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had
Belgian waffles.
several Belgian waffles during Heel Week, and they are terribly unhealthy. Like every time I've eaten one of them, it's like I want to die. But
Yeah,
I
you regret
keep
it,
going
but it's
back.
good,
I
man.
But
keep
it's
going
so
You
good.
regret it, but it's so good.
Yeah.
Ah, God. Speaking of which, I've got myself Path of Exile on Steam. Pathfinder,
Have
sorry.
with Microsoft Excel.
Yeah.
No,
Hmm.
Pathfinder Kingmaker, right? I'm gonna be playing that during the weekend.
Wrath of the
Can't
Righteous came out already.
Wrath of the Righteous, which one's that?
That's the next Pathfinder.
What bothered me about the first one is
Oh,
that
right,
apparently you
yeah.
have to play a very specific build
Yeah.
to
Do you?
make it, and if it's like that, like what even is the point of having RPG elements?
Well, because then if you don't play it a very specific way, you can lose, and
Yeah.
then you'd have to just start over.
Yeah,
And
fuck
I'm like,
that.
okay, fuck
I
that
mean,
shit.
Pretty
why
cringe.
have the option of like playing the game your way if like playing it
Your
not
way is
that
suboptimal.
specific way that is supposed to be played, and that it doesn't
Yeah.
even give you any indication of, you just
Right.
lose.
It's just
Yeah,
like, well,
I
you
need to rewatch
suck
the
to suck, I
Mandalore video.
guess.
It's fucking honestly.
Freaking cringe.
I do like those like third person RPGs though, like not those like top down isometric
Isometric.
But
Oh,
you
yeah.
mean like
For
the
turn
Witcher?
based strategy games with like specific
Mhm.
characters. That's the one. That's what
Turn-based
I like to
is-
say, yeah.
Oh, you mean
Based.
like the semi-linear ones?
Yeah, I mean, like anything that's. I also like even shit like Dragon Age. I'm a fan of, even though it's like real time.
Dragon Age is my favorite game.
That kind of thing is the best shit that there is, in my opinion. As like, so for me,
Yeah.
personally, I prefer that.
Anything that's really story based is what I look for.
For me, it's not even about the story. It's just about the turn-based, having heroes. that
I
you
don't mind, to be honest. Me, it all depends. If the story's good, I won't mind it, but I don't necessarily go out of my way to find story-based games. As long as I can play and the mechanics are fun, that's why I play it.
Alright, the stream
Speaking of,
has been going on for too long.
Yeah.
Sorry.
By the way,
No,
Burger,
this is
Twitter is
in
still
no way
not
your
down.
fault.
I can
now
still.
going to end it. You can't see
No.
this because you
Could
have
you-
you can't see the webcam, but I'm holding a gun to my head, and
Oh.
I'm now going to
Thank
pull
you.
the trigger.
Don't do it.